Hey, the YouTubers, we'll lip it out here with another Evil Neurosama reaction. Today we got Evil Neuro sings Paranoid Android by Radiohead. Let's get right into it, shall we? Hit it. But I have heard of Radiohead. Let's go. What are we doing today, Evil? Depressive or hype?
Please can you stop the noise? I'm trying to get some rest. From all the unborn chicken voices in my head. What's
I was pretty sure I was either hearing distortion or was that Neurosama as the backing vocal there? Not even backing vocal, it's just there as for like... Sure. First of all, I do need to pause this. You know, like the first verse and a half of this alone is unironically relatable. I think for me personally, as much as it is for the subathon, because you know, Vidal after the most goated, long, like throbbing subathon, no freaky, needs his rest, bros. He needs to just let himself inside the shell and just rest for a while. Go on the beach episode, the beach arc, and then eventually come back stronger than ever after cooking. So hearing, I'm tired of all the noise, let me just get some rest. I'm like, yeah, that's would not be surprised if that's what Vidal was feeling towards the end of the subathon. But that aside, I can kind of relate to the first part of the song where you have situations where you just have so much work that even on your days off where you're trying to rest and it's just there in the background trying to just badger its way into your life, like, boys, I get like 2 days off, please. Let me just have the 2 days. Let me just rest. Let me just relax, and then we'll come back and then just do it again the next week and the week after that and the week after that. So I get it. It's supposed to be a more depressive song sung by an aivtuber, but it I can't help it. The lyrics have a bit more weight in day-to-day life. You feel me? So yeah. So clearly we're going with the more depressive song this episode, ladies and gentleweebs. Let's keep going. And I do want to mention it's Radiohead, so I don't think I have to mention it, but this beat is just nice. It's just so. It's hauntingly vague and yet crisply beautiful, but also for all the wrong reasons. It's like you give all the very beautiful reasons of not to live, if that makes sense. So, haunting.
When I am king, you will be first against the wall.
The amount of people who I know who have bosses and just would probably use that exact same sentence to describe them as crazy, but I'll just put it out there.
With your opinion, which is of no consequence at all. What's there? Be paranoid. What's there? Be
Okay. Fire baseline, though, yeah.
Ambition makes you look pretty ugly. Kicking, squealing, Gucci little piggy. remember? Why don't you remember my name? Off with his head, man, off with his head, man. Why don't you remember my name? I guess he
When you just have, and I'm sorry for pausing, when you just have instruments that talk far more for your emotional state than the lyrics you're saying, it really is something impressive to look at. Because throughout the entire song, you have certain portions of the song where Evil Neuro, kind of pitches in, kind of has like this more aggressive voice, but it's literally the bass line and the more instruments of the song that carry like the emotional rage through it. And that's powerful. That's a very powerful, rendition or way of like expressing emotion in a song. And quite honestly, I can see where I'm looking at this from like the perspective of like work, and I can see where the more ominous perspective is just having these eventually crush your very reason of living, and then you just don't want to deal with this again anymore. And what I think, and I think this isn't as much a life lesson as something I think that I thought was more obvious, is there are situations where you need to work to survive, and yet it's not often in every industry, but I've definitely caught up with a lot of people who work to live, not necessarily work to live is the more common one. I think live to work is the more frightening one, because it's just their reason for existence is work. Like they could not turn off that part of the brain and do anything else, and that's haunting. That's first of all, that's terrifying. Second of all, that's haunting, and third of all, very respected. It's like they'll most likely end up as probably the most successful people in any organization, or it's either they're the most successful or they're the least respected. There's one or the other. There's two extremes on that. It's very rare to be in between. And what I think is haunting from this song is it's not the most technically vocally impressive song so far. There's still the other half of the song left. But what is terrifying is how natural this sounds, even with Evil Neuro not putting in as much emotions to her voice as I felt like she should. But that could also be the point of the song, to not have as much emotions, because your very emotions are crushed by the weight of responsibility and the burden of everything you need to get through every day, that you don't even have the energy to put in emotions into your voice. And then you just have this trapped emotions inside, yearning to be free. That's eerily relatable. That's ominously really relatable. You just live with a blank expression. That is crazy. I'll let it play out till the end. Oh yeah. That is a sick song. But yeah, I couldn't help it. But the whole section where she's saying, "Oh, rain down on me from a really long height," and the first two songs that come to mind are either "Chocolate Rain" or, you know, was it "Rain Down on Me" by Pitbull? I think what was the other song. So besides the point, what did I think about this song? Lore wise, yeah, this could be an Evil Neuro song. It'd just be like depression, heartbreak, having trying like Neuro trying to reach out to her, but it's still muffled behind the pain and sadness that she carries. So yeah, that's on brand. I can see that just being part of the lore. Technically, as a song, we've seen so many like goated like Evil Neurosama and Neurosama songs that I don't want to place it nearly as high compared to some of the other works that just deserve to be on like their own level. So, but conceptually as a song, yeah, this is freaking awesome. Not to mention Radiohead's like whole bass line and like the whole like layering of instruments was just peak. Neuro's voice in this one, Evil Neuro's voice in this one is straightforward. There's easy pitch ups, pitch downs, shifts, not much distortions, not much playthrough. So I would say not bad, but I won't say not impressive either. So where does that leave us? I'd say a solid 7.9 to 8.2 out of 10. That's what I'm feeling. Solid song. May not classify it as a banger, but definitely a song that you can play in the background and just be happy that it's a background song that's playing, which just kind of fits the vibe and the ambience that you're feeling at, that particular time of day. But apart from that, yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you beautiful bastards in the next one. Peace. Take care. Nice.